We had a wonderful session presented by BG and her son. We got to learn very new things and also the known things, but in a better way. So we got to learn about EQ, which is equally important as IQ and which has to be there in every employee and leaders. And also we talked about work ethics, which is also important in an organization to grow. So we will give a little bit of synopsis of what we have learned today. The EQ will be explained by Nirav and the work ethics will be continued by Nikhil. So over to you.
So thank you, Jinesh, for starting. I talk about the synopsis of EQ. First of all, I talk about emotional intelligence. Now it is the emotions that we control through intelligence. It is the ability to control your emotions through your intelligence. Okay, we have four parts to it. First is perceiving, second is understanding, third is using, and fourth is managing. These are the four questions of EQ. Okay, that will help us. We have now this. How do we achieve this emotional EQs? So we have to be competent. Now there are two types of competence that I will talk about. One is personal competence and second is social competence. The personal competence is what I see is self-awareness. Meaning if I am self-aware of what the things I see around me is called self-awareness. Inside me is called self-awareness. And how do I react to is self-management. Then there is social competence in a gathering or in a team. When we talk to people, when we see things, what is happening around us, and how do I interpret those examples or those things that are happening around me is called social awareness. And how do I deal with those social people or those things around me is called relationship management. Now these are the things that we learn in the synopsis. The professional ethics will be taken over by Nikhil Dedia.
How the session was conducted for which topic was said by Jinesh and EQ was explained by Nirav. So I will go that why it's important. The day today was from a perspective of an organization. As an individual, we all know we are connected with each other during the work also. We are humans with brain as well as heart. So when we say humans with heart means and emotions comes. So emotion intelligence is the one where we connect with another person. Unless we don't connect, we could not get the things better out, a better outcome. Some people have a good day, some people have a bad day. During those bad days, if we are with them, it could be likely them that they will be in a better position from those bad days and they will remember us. As well, it will help in a day-to-day activities for them in the organizations. So it's important why emotional intelligence is there. But for others as well as for self, we do have emotions when things doesn't go away, get the things the way we wanted, or the things are not going the way we have planned. So we get tripped about the things not happening. Our emotions are out of control. It's important how do you control it and how do you make things work out with those emotions. That's the importance of EQ. I will go with the ethics. The ethics are nothing but the rules. Rules we follow from the day one when we are born. We have rules in the house, eating habits, sleeping habits, everything. The same way we go to school, we have school rules we follow, periods, the times and everything. Now, in an organization, we have ethics. Ethics nothing but the rules. Why we need ethics? The ethics are important So that our way of conducting a business is trade. How do you conduct? Conduct in the sense, how do you behave is important. Because once you do a business, business is done. That is the end. The relationship is end. But how do you conduct your business with ethics is a longer term. It's long time. We all know the name when we talk about ethics is only if we consider India, we all know it's Tata. If we talk about ethics, we all remember one name, that is Ratan Tata or the Tata Group. Why? Because he has been doing a business from a long time. But what he leaves behind in our mind is the ethics what he has followed between the doing business as well as the employees. That's the way ethics are conducted. So it's important how do you conduct ethics doing business, how do you have ethics with the relationship with the employee and as an employer, being a manager, younger or a junior. It's a both way. How do you get yourself in place of a position in an organization, how you conduct a business and day-to-day activities.
Any rules of ethics
Rules of ethics.
that you can talk about? One or two rules.
Okay.
Say in professionalism.
So in professionalism, so I would say two things. Two major things what I would recommend anyone think is, first thing is honest. Second one is commitment. When you talk or when you say something to another person that this will be given on given such day, that is a commitment. People rely on your words. People will depend on you, the way what you have talked to, what you have committed. We have to talk only, we have given the dates and that person is relying on those dates that the work will be done, and he has dependency on us, he has trust. That trust will be happening only when we fulfill those commitments. So I think these two things are more ethics than others. So it will get us, the third one is the trust.